for streetcars named Desire and metal filigree, for funeral bands and old-time jazz. In this wild, exuberant, nostalgic setting, it's easy to ignore a small, run-down building that desperately needs a little fixing up and a new coat of paint. Yet, behind this unassuming facade, one finds a small group of musicians dedicated to the preservation of traditional New Orleans jazz. Not Dixieland, not straw hat music, but the original jazz rhythms first heard in New Orleans. But you don't have to visit this hall to hear their unforgettable sound. These musicians have traveled the world over, bringing audiences to their feet wherever they go. And tonight, they are returning for their 15th annual appearance at America's only national park for the performing arts. It's Preservation Hall Jazz Band, on stage at Wolf Trap. Hello, I'm Beverly Sills, welcoming you to a memorable evening of entertainment. Preservation Hall Jazz Band, on stage at Wolf Trap, a national treasure, performing at our national park for the performing arts. Preservation Hall Jazz Band. Their motto is the oldest of the living old, an apt one since the band was formed to showcase the last of the old-time musicians playing traditional New Orleans jazz. Their music was born at the turn of the century and could be heard throughout the Louisiana Delta. But following World War I, jazz moved to the north, out of New Orleans, and in the course of the move, it began to change. But in the black communities of New Orleans, traditional jazz lived on in the hearts and souls of a remaining handful of musicians. And now, 3/4 of a century later, these same musicians formed the backbone of Preservation Hall Jazz Band. Musicians like banjoist Narvin, Kimball. Preservation Hall Jazz Band has been a Wolf Trap favorite for years, and a personal favorite of Wolf Trap's founder, Catherine Feline Shows. Each band member deserves a special recognition as they take their places on the Feline center stage. Frank Parker on drums, James Edward Sing Miller at the piano, Percy Humphrey, the leader of the band, Percy's brother Willie Humphrey playing clarinet, trombonist Frank Dumont. Ladies and gentlemen, Preservation Hall Jazz Band on stage at Wolf Trap. there's one final member of the band, bass horn player Allan Jaffe, who along with his wife Sandy has kept Preservation Hall Jazz Band alive and internationally recognized.
New Orleans jazz is a very special music. It's a music of the people of New Orleans. It was created here to serve their needs, their very special needs. A song that can be played at church in the morning for people to pray to. It can be used at a funeral for people to be sad, or it can be used coming home from a funeral for them to rejoice to. At nighttime, they can dance to it, they can party to it, and sit around and enjoy it. And as long as this music is serving a purpose, as long as it's functional, as long as it's the honesty and integrity of it remains, it'll remain a vital music. It'll remain as contemporary and as an important part of American music as it always has been.